Welcome back to L's TV. And again, we're back. We're actually back in the midweek. We have a midweek game. How does it feel to have a midweek game as a Manchester United fan? And if it feels good, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going for 400 subscribers. We're going to get there, people. It's the month of March. So new goals, new aspirations. Without further ado, man, let's get into the real nitty-gritty. So as I said, we have a midweek game. And our midweek game is against a very, how do I put this? A formidable opponent. Newcastle at St. James's Park on Wednesday. And this is going to be a tough game. It just will be a tough game. We haven't had a result or won there since 2021. 2021. That's 5 years ago. Now, albeit Newcastle hasn't been in the best of form. They just haven't been in the best of form, right? They lost the last game against Everton 3-2. And even games before, they just haven't been doing much. And they're going to look to this game for a little bit of spark. And I know we've been great in terms of results, but how we've been performing on the pitch in the last 3 games is just not up to standard. So my thing is, if we go against Newcastle and start the way we did the last 2 games, I think we'll lose. Or we won't really win. Because if we keep playing like this, there's going to be that one game where people take advantage of how bad we started the game. It's just going to happen. You can't play like that every single game and then no one takes advantage of it. It's about when that's going to happen. And Newcastle is a team that would take advantage of that. With their athletic midfielders, robust their midfielders, they're missing Bruno Guimaraes as well. So that's a huge miss as well. But they still have Joelinton, they still have Tonali. Jacob Ramsey's been playing pretty well recently. Joe Willock is there. So they have options to combat a little bit. So if they start well, I should say, and we start poor, it could be a long day. You know, they can get 2-3 quick ones and then just, well, even if we score, which I think we'll score the game because under Carrick we haven't not scored. I think we'll still score. We might not be enough. It might not be enough for us to win the game. So it's very, very important that we don't start this game poorly. It's really important. And I hope not, because I think it's a more likely chance we do, because we are now finally playing a midweek game. We don't really play midweek games these days at Manchester United. You know, we're a 40-game-a-season club right now. So we don't really know how it feels to have a midweek game. How does that feel in the players' legs? Are the players tired? Are they going to be tired? Are they going to be lackluster? Is effort going to be there? There's a lot of question marks. Honestly, there's a lot of question marks on what can happen in this game. Now, I think we're going to drop points. I'm just going to say it straight. I know I'm not giving predictions and stuff, but I'm done with that. I think we're going to drop points. I don't think we'll win this game. And that's not me not believing in the team and what's not. I just think Newcastle's our bogey team. We're not winning every game to the rest of the season. And we're not losing every single game to the rest of the season. We're going to lose a game. And what I want is that people don't overreact. If we go and lose this game, for example, right, and we didn't actually play great, there are going to be people saying, oh, no, this is why we shouldn't keep Michael Carrick. Oh, and I'm not saying we should keep him, by the way. They're going to say, oh, this is why we shouldn't keep Michael Carrick. We've been poor the last 3 games, but only been getting results. Oh, this and that. This player is this. Oh, this player is really shit. Oh, we need to sell them in the summer. That's the talk that's going to happen. That's the talk that's going to happen. And I'm trying to keep preaching this. We need to avoid this reactionary stuff, right? And there's context with this. We're not the best team in the world. You know, my question is, why Manchester United fans always have to complain about something? We could be winning 10 games in a row, playing the best football. And in that 11th game, if we don't play like how we played in the last 10 games, everything's shit. We should all burn everything down. No. There are going to be periods where as a team you don't play great. It's going to happen. Inevitably. No matter how good the team is, it's going to happen. But it's about, are you going to get that result? Are you going to show fight to get that result? Because you don't have to play great to win a game. Sometimes desire and trying hard, you know what I'm saying, can actually win you a game. Because football is about percentages at times. Because a team can play very, very well against us. Let's say Newcastle play amazing football. Our goalkeeper might have a good game. They might miss chances. They might hit the post. But are we going to capitalize on our opportunities? You know, there's so many different factors. So I hope that if we drop points in this game, lose or draw, people are not going to start saying crazy things. We have until the end of the season. We're in a great position right now in the top 4. Even if we lose this game, top 4 is not done if we lose this game. If Liverpool catch up to us, it's not, oh, top 4 is done. We need to start freaking out and saying we're going to be like Chelsea now because we lost to Newcastle. Relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm like preparing for this like right now. Maybe we go against Newcastle, win 4-0. Who knows? That'd be great. But I'm just preparing for if we drop points. I gotta keep preaching it because fans are just so. It's just this game, that game, this game, that game, this game, that game. That player plays well this game. Oh, they're shit in the next game. Like, stop. This needs to stop. What happened to giving players a little bit of a time period of seeing how they play before we make an assessment? Not Cunha scored three goals last week, then doesn't have a great game. That means that Cunha's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that the case? Oh, I'm seeing people put posts online. Ahmad had a good cameo off the bench. Oh, Ahmad has to start this game. He must start over someone because he had a good cameo off the bench. But what about the games he was playing before that? He wasn't playing great. He deserved to be on the bench. And that's not saying Ahmad is shit, right? That's not saying Ahmad is shit. But some players have their role in the squad in certain periods of the season. And right now, Ahmad is better coming off the bench. The same way Sesko was. Now Sesko's starting games. You have to work your way into the team. You can't just play poorly and then come one little cameo off the bench and now, oh, boom, we got to start now. No. And Mbemo must start his game. I don't care that Mbemo didn't score last game. He has to start. You know what I'm saying? So this whole reactionary thing to realize. But in terms of the game, I rambled on to something else. In terms of the game, it's still a very important game, right? We got Newcastle, then we have Aston Villa, and then we have Bournemouth. So these next 3 games are going to be very telling for me. There's so many different things. If we win all 3 of these games, we're 100% getting top 4. There's no debate about it because the teams around us play each other. Chelsea play Villa, so one of them is dropping points. Liverpool, I mean, honestly, Liverpool's Liverpool, innit? Like, they have a really good run of fixtures. I don't think that, even if we win the next 3 games, I think they can win their next 3 games as well. Like, they play Spurs in their next 3 games, bro. And if you play Spurs in your next 3 games and you don't win, what are we doing here, right? That team's a relegation club right now. So we still need to win their next 3 games. We need to create a bigger gap between us and 5th because we're in 3rd now. We're a 3rd place team right now. We need to create a bigger gap. What we need is Chelsea to get a draw versus Villa. That game drawing and us winning would be amazing. It will be amazing. It gives us leeway. It does give us leeway. So that's the best case scenario for us right now. And we need that. We need that. I'm telling you, because we're going to drop points somewhere. I'm telling you it's going to happen. Like, prepare yourselves. We are going to drop points somewhere. We're going to lose a game. I just hope that's not right now. But I do think it'll be right now, though. Because as I said, we haven't been starting games well. We haven't really been playing that great. So at some point, it's going to come back to bite us. And it's going to give us a wake-up call. And hopefully can push on to the rest of the season, right? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It really, really is going to be interesting, man. I do want to see, in terms of starting lineup, I mean, Maguire and Shaw are sick. So we'll see if they're available. But, I mean, I wouldn't have started Shaw anyway. I think Mazraoui deserves to start after how he played. And it's not a cameo. And it's kind of, you're all going to say I'm coinciding with my point where I said Ahmad came off the bench and should start. But Luke Shaw, as good as he has been defensively, hasn't really offered anything offensively for the whole season, really. Does Luke Shaw even have an assist? At all? He's just been, there's nothing on that left side. You know what I'm saying? So Mazraoui kind of opened up the game a little bit more, gave us a little bit more dynamism. So I probably would start him in a game like this. Or put Dalot left back and put Mazraoui. I would start Mazza. That's really the only change to 11 that I would make. I would start the same front 3, same midfield. I mean, I don't want to see Ugarte. I don't want to see Jack Fletcher right now. And Mbemo is inevitable. I think how Newcastle play kind of in suits in Mbemo and Bruno, actually. I think that both of them can have a good game if we can get on the ball. If we can keep some possession and kind of attack the spaces that Newcastle are probably going to leave because they're not in good form. Guys, as bad as we've started games, Newcastle are not playing great either. It's 2 teams that are not playing great, but we're getting results and they're not. So that's why this game is so important. That's why this game can go either way, really and truly. Really and truly. Newcastle are going to want to win this game. We are going to want to win this game, but it's who's going to want it more. That's the real thing. That's the real thing. So I do want to see the same front 3. Do want to see the same midfield. And the only change I'm making to the defense is maybe bring in Heaven and put Heaven and Euro together because if Maguire's not fit, and then start Mazraoui and everything else is the same. And we can work with that. I mean, I would love to see Zosh Zerski get some more play time in a game like this. Because he played well before he got injured last season, before the Europa League final when he pulled his hamstring against Newcastle. I think he was playing really well. He was playing really, really, really well, and then we ended up losing the game. But he was playing really good. So, but he's not going to start over Sesko, right? And I don't think he's going to start with Sesko. I don't think Carrick is going to go to any 2-striker formation, which I think he would work, by the way. But he won't do that in the game like this. But personally, I would. I would probably drop Cunha, put Zerski in, do a little 4-4-2 thing, I mean, I don't know, like, or something to just get him in the team or put like a, something, just something, because I think Josh Zersky deserves play time right now, man. He's a good squad player, but we can't really give everyone games, as Bruno has alluded to in an interview after the game. We can't give everyone play time right now because we're only playing one game a week, and that's a reflection of how bad we've been this season, honestly. So it's not really Carrick's fault that certain players are not going to play or not getting play time. It's just unfortunate. So I hope he doesn't leave in the summer. I would keep him. I'll keep him on the bench. Good old bench option. We still need a left winger. We still need midfielders. But yeah, I hope he gets some more play time to the end of the season. But yeah, man, I am still nervous about the game. I still do think we will drop points. I can see a little 1-1 or maybe like a 2-1 loss or something like that. I do think we'll score, as I said. But this is not going to be easy, man. I'm a little bit nervous. I'll be honest. Like, it's been great getting all the wins and what's not. We haven't lost in 2026, but our time is coming, unfortunately. And hopefully, I hope it doesn't come here. But if it were to come, this is the best time for it to. Honestly, Chelsea are playing Villa. They're both. One of them is dropping points. Hopefully, both of them. So if we lose this game now, or drop points in this game now, it's not the end of the world. Even if Liverpool win their game, it's not they're like 10 points ahead of us or 5 points ahead of us. They'll only be 2 points ahead of us, right? They can be caught back. And albeit they have Tottenham in their next game, but you know what I'm saying? It's not impossible if we were to drop points in this game. So hopefully it would be now. But yeah, people, let me know in the comments down below how you guys feeling. Are we gonna win the game? Be honest. Are we gonna win the game or are we not? I don't mind. Just say in the comments down below. Leave a subscribe. I'm going for that 400 subscribers. I think I'll catch you on the next video, man. So peace out.